So, this is How to Train Your Dragon Legend of the Boneknapper. This was a version that was released on the double disc version of How to Train Your Dragon. I've never seen it before, and I don't think it's the one I had with mine. However, this is about a crazy mean dragon who's sort of like made of bones and stuff, who destroyed Gabber's home, and apparently has long beef with Gabber, and so he gets all the kids to come along because, of course. And at first, it's sort of just a regular sort of short film that's attached to a How to Train Your Dragon kind of thing. Very sort of expected, you know what I mean? Kind of thing. And then as they're on their way, when Gabber talks about the past, it suddenly becomes 2D. And I actually really like that part a lot. To me, at first, it was like, okay, this is like, you got all the cast to make this bonus thing, so you have like more How to Train Your Dragon stuff you can sell off and stuff. I get it, it's fine. But then they actually have this whole thing, and it feels sort of like Cartoon Saloon esque. It's like very inspired by cartoons, unless they did it and I'm unaware of that. And they have all sorts of these weird gags, like a hammerhead whale. He keeps getting punched in the face, stop punching yourself, sort of punching in the face. It's actually, I think, surprising. Those parts are really good. Everything in the 3D or CG or whatever parts are like fine, and the performances are fine, but it does sort of feel like sort of just like an extra bit of like How to Train Your Dragon content that's around the DVD to get you to buy some of that stuff. But the 2D stuff of Gabber, that I kind of wish they did more of that design with How to Train Your Dragon. I like the regular design, and I like the animation in the original film, but it's like, oh man, seeing what you could do makes me sort of wish I had this right now. It was a decent enough thing, and it's sort of like a simple, idea, and it's all structured very well. But I will say the 2D thing is really what made it pop. This aired on Cartoon Network in 2010, as well as being on the double disc of the first film. I would say this is better than the Christmas special I reviewed way back when, a while ago. And I think it has a little more spirit to it and a little more innovation. Like some of these, the Toy Story shorts or the other shorts associated with stuff are not as surprising as this. Like surprised me with the 2D stuff, and I liked the imagination. I was like sort of playing with the idea that, oh, he's a crazy old man, but they had fun with that. Eventually you learn he's not so crazy. Maybe some of those stories are crazy, but he's not so crazy. And I like how they use the 2D to emphasize that. Like, you're going to have a format change. It's interesting to see someone's vision through that. I thought was really interesting. I enjoyed this. It's one of the better ones I have seen. I don't remember. I know I have a short one on a DVD somewhere, and I forget what it is, and I didn't have the time to find it. I don't think it's this one, because this one was actually memorable and interesting. And I think if you're going to do something with an associated like kind of short or something, you should do something weird with it. And I liked how it played within that. I don't think the story is super compelling or anything, and I think a lot of these shorts feel a little like it's like they're not getting their A material, but the 2D stuff actually was, and I wish they did more stuff with experimenting with animation styles in this. And I thought how they did it and how they worked in the plot was very smart, and it worked really well. So I enjoyed this. I don't think it's amazing or anything, but I think they attempted something, did something different. And this definitely isn't one of the movies, but it's one that, like, if you're a fan, I would probably recommend checking out Legend of the Boneknapper. It is on YouTube. You should check it out. I thought it was pretty. It was all right. I'll do one of these How to Train Your Dragon shorts every time there's a How to Train Your Dragon thing. I learned that I did the most recent one when I did the holiday one, but maybe each time there's a How to Train Your Dragon associated thing, I'll do one of these. It's like a cool thing, because I used to be super into the How to Train Your Dragon stuff. I watched even the Cartoon Network thing.